at her. She looks so fluffy. The black goat of the woods. Hopefully not with 1,000 young. What? You are going to harvest an animal that can be used to make progress on one of your inactive objectives, carrot and stick. The animal I have to shoot for carrot and stick is a moose. Not a mountain goat. Go home, game. You're drunk. Also, I don't have to taxidermy Little Socks. I don't even think there's any point in taxidermying Little Socks because there's nothing special about him. He's just a moose. Oh, there's more caribou. I'm guessing all of you are tiny. Yeah. All of you are tiny, none of you are melanistic. I'm very disappointed. Easy mistake to make here. There's just like about 700 kilos between those two animals. I think, or no, 600 kilos actually. Mountain goats are about 90 to 150. And moose are about 700 to 800, I think. Shrunk in the wash. Alright, I should actually put that mission on again. Got something in my eye. And fun fact, when you approach Little Socks, you can also just wait, and after a minute or so, if you don't shoot him, Jackie will call Nina, and Nina will shoot him for you. You won't see her shooting him. Jackie will just be going, yeah, I can't do this. Nina, can you please put him out of his misery? And that will be that. But of course, we're not gonna chicken out. We're here to shoot that moose, and we are going to shoot that moose. And at least now that we no longer have the sun going directly onto the ice, we're no longer getting flashbanged by the glaciers, which is good. I don't think there should be any more animals over here other than Little Socks himself. That's a lot of blood flow. Like, That trail has been how long now? That's a long way for a moose to run. Alright, there he is. He was a young one too. We're gonna pick up the need zone before we put him out of his misery. Were you a Mela? No, you are not. You have socks. You are not a Mela. Well, goodbye, little socks.
Goodbye. Now you don't have to kiss anyone, and you'll get all the carrots in the world.
Wakey, wakey!
Let me sleep. It's my day off. Again.
Oh, but I have a surprise for you! Or am I not good enough for you now that you're a winner?
Winner?
You found something lost, didn't you?
Like what? Common sense?
Little socks.
He would have been better lost forever.
Now stop grouching and get outside.
Well, at least we have little socks up here on the whiteboard. Oh, I need a key, right? Yep. Nina's got some autistic skills.
So, was it worth the trouble, Miss Makovich? Hell yeah, it was! It feels so good to finally get my hands on it.
So this is the best crossbow in the game, because it's tier 1 through 6, so you can use this on pretty much anything. I mean, it says so in the name. It's buffed. Yep. And it's Apex. And a Predator. It's the most badass named crossbow that was ever conceived. Also, fun fact. Before we open those beers, NRG, 9 Rock Games, the developers. %0 alcohol. Handmade. Needs more extreme and supreme. Then it would be very 90s. %90 recyclable paper, 10% celluloid. Alright, well, let's cheer with our alcohol-free beer here.
To Jackie and the most kick-ass half of year.
To Nina and my first time seeing the Northern Lights.
To Jackie and winning her defamation case.
To Nina and getting the record for most poachers caught in a year.
To Jackie and killing the most famous moose.
Hey, That wound is still fresh.
Let's just shut up and enjoy the view.
Good idea. And thank you for waking me up.
Alright. That was the main story for Alaska. Now, I hate to disappoint everyone who just thought, wow, that looked so great. I loved those. I love those visuals. In real life, unfortunately, the aurora does not look that amazing. I have been there. I've seen it. And in real life, it's more like a white, white grayish moving cloud. But the colors are not like that. So, very exaggerated in game, but oh well. Now, I do want to see if I can find some. Those are mountain goats, aren't they? Yeah. I need to find some wood bison. This is also a goat. That's a lone male. I want to see if we can find some wood bison. It's still within their eating time, so hopefully we'll be able to find some. There should actually be some in this area. If we go to that hunting stand that we passed by earlier, where we shot the foxes. So let's see if we can get over there and if we can find wood bison. And yeah, we have a few more minutes to go before we call it a day. Actually, it depends, because I've seen reddish northern lights and green too. You can see them with color if the conditions are absolutely perfect. But most of the time, it's really just a white grayish cloud. Like when I was up there, I did 2 aurora tours. And both times when it was just like whitish grayish cloud, our group actually asked the operator, like, hey, is this what it normally looks like? And they were like, yeah, this is what it normally looks like. Norway. I was way up in Tromsø, which is 350 miles, not miles, 350 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle. So we had very good conditions for viewing the aurora. It was actually a day with days with strong activity. It was in the middle of the night. We found some clear skies. We were away from the city. We were high up enough in the north that you could actually see it. And our guides were like, yep, this is what it looks like most of the time. And I cannot tell you how utterly disappointed most of us were that we spent 200 euros, roughly, on those tours. Just for something that ended up being rather underwhelming. On the bright side, they are bison. Let's go get them. I see, I live in Sweden, so yeah. Sweden is also pretty good for seeing it. Sweden... Well, any place that's near the Arctic Circle or above the Arctic Circle, really. So all of Scandinavia, Finland, Alaska, northern parts of Canada. It's all pretty good. Oh, there are Roosevelt elk too. Okay. So if I can't find a good bison, at least I might be able to get a good elk. Wait, why are the bison over there? I came here for bison, but okay. I'll take Roosevelt elk as well. That's fine. We still need a bunch of those. Yeah, I just remember I was really disappointed by it because seeing the aurora has been one of my dreams since I was like 4 years old. And luckily I heeded the advice of many people and also booked a bunch of other stuff to do at the same time. So at least I wasn't too disappointed when it wasn't as great as it was supposed to be, because I still had a bunch of other beautiful things that I said and did while I was up there. But yeah. If anybody is thinking of going to Norway or Sweden or Canada or whatever just to see the Northern Lights, don't. Go there because you want to see some other stuff as well, and if you see the Northern Lights, yay. If not, then whatever. Alright, can I get one of these elk? You're an adult. I would like the 1-star mature, please. Because I need mature elk. But I ideally want to take only low fitness. Yeah, for many it's a once-in-a-lifetime event. That is absolutely true. And you have to be really lucky to get the actual colorful Northern Lights during that one time. So, immensely lucky. And sadly, none of us were immensely lucky. Oh, there he is. No, wait. He's not. He's not coming towards us. Really? Are you above 50% fitness? It's like 1 every 50-ish. Yeah. Oh, now you're coming in. Okay, well. At least he is coming in. Yeah, the worst part is apparently the day that I arrived, the night that I arrived, they were apparently very strong. But I had been traveling for like 16, 17 hours, so I was just so beat. I just fell into bed, I slept, I was like, yeah, Northern Lights is tomorrow. And then the next day everybody was like, did you see the Northern Lights? They were really amazing today. And I was like, fuck. That is just my kind of luck. Hey! What? What? It's just a rock. Just go around the rock. My god, you're so dumb. There we go. I can see if I can find some pics and post it in off topic in the Discord server. The thing is, Toxic, on the pics, on the pictures, it looks exactly as it looked in there. It was super bright green. Like, I have pictures of me in front of the aurora where the aurora is absolutely super green. But that's because a camera can perceive colors that the human eyes cannot under those light conditions. So, I'm like, fuck this bullshit. So yeah, on the pictures, every single one of the auroras that I saw looked absolutely amazing. In real life, it was like, yeah, it's a funny moving white cloud. Okay. Alright, Mr. Elk, let's see how fit you were. 46%. Good enough for me. Yeah, let's explore those last few areas and then we can call it a day. Maybe we'll find something interesting along the way. I doubt it unless we find some eating bison. But I think at this point they should be moving towards their drinking zones, so I doubt we're going to be lucky here. But at least we got an elk. That's already a good start. What do we have here? Red fox. We do have the chance to find some more goats, which would be nice. And like I said, if we don't find like a 5-star goat or something, then we're just gonna taxi the last goat we shoot for the mission, so we can have a white goat and a black goat in a diorama together. But it will all depend on what fitness those guys back there are. Gonna have to get quite a bit closer to see that. And actually, we'll be close enough to shoot them from the hunting stand. I thought the hunting stand won't be 10 meters plus. We also haven't found a single animal yet that we would want to track over a bunch of years. Also, I remember this area is where I did my aging signs on mountain goats. There's a solo that drinks over there that I used for aging signs. What's my primary loadout? Usually I run the SM12 with 3 times the default ammo, so that I don't have to refill as often. And then usually a shotgun with bird pellets, buckshot and slugs. Except right now I'm running around with a crossbow with the buffed in Apex, because we literally just got that. And we do still need to shoot a few Sitka deer with a crossbow. Why do these goats have to be just over the hill? I can barely see most of you. Monster, adult, young female, adult female, young female. Mature female, 1-star young. God. There really is nothing amazing in that herd as far as I can see. Well, at least now they're all coming over the ridge so I can actually see what is in them. Yeah, a bunch of 1-star youngs and 1-star adults, which could be literally anything. Could be good, could be bad. In that case, we are just going to go for the chicken. Oh, well, no, not the chicken. The chicken is... Where's the chicken? Which one of these on the map is the chicken? I think this one. We're going for the totem pole and that's gonna be it. Yeah, you guys can spook, I don't care. Gonna pick up the need zone while we're here. I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't find any wood bison that we could easily shoot, but oh well. At least we stopped at a nice place. Some nice indigenous art. Alright, and this is where we're going to finish it for today. I have to remember to change the time tracking here to day 3, because unfortunately that mission rolled over our days. And next time, tomorrow at 7 PM Vienna time, we are going to continue with the campsite tasks that we still have left over for Aurora Shores. Until then, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you had some fun, and I hope you have a good evening. Bye bye!